good morning meditation time to my friends, my families, the communities that listen to me. We are still talking about joy, glorious joy. So remember, we talked about to be rejoicing and be happy in times of tribulation. So it is better to be happy than to be depressed in times of depression. David said in Psalms chapter 16, verse 11, "Thou wilt shew me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At the right hand there are pleasures forevermore." The fulfillment of joy is probably reserved for that wonderful day in the future when we see Christ in the resurrection. But there is a good measure of joy that we are entitled to now, even though the world is so horrifying us, it's horrible, things that happen in the bad ways. Still, there are elements of joy that we need to be having in this particular world we are in, before that world that we are looking for, that Jesus will take over, it comes. In this life, it is one of the benefits of great salvation that we have. So it's either you have salvation or you don't have salvation. I had somebody talk about there are salvations that are cheap, or that there's nothing like either or. It's you are saved or you are not saved. So there are 10 points that we will bring about from the joy, things that we should be looking out for. So this point about joy will be, joy comes from Christ, not circumstances. So when you are saved, you actually have joy because you know that Christ is your completion. So when things are going wrong, you look up to Jesus, who is the author and finisher of your faith, and have a reason to rejoice. So the glory in tribulation, and in verse 11, joy in God. Our life should be one of rejoicing, glorying, and joy. The second point will be, there can be joy in trials. The third point is, joy